Man, it makes me wonder what Fury and Strife are gonna be like.
Strife, I think, cares the least, actually.
I always imagined Strife being aloof, but I'm almost worried that Fury is going to be like, I don't want to say a tsundere, but kind of that weird, sort of maniacal kind of loses your temper kind of person if she is Fury.
No. I want Fury to just yell at everybody. Doesn't matter who. All of her dialogue is like, "Hi!"
Not like that. No, I mean, I hope that they play her cool, but at the same time, it would be really weird if they made her just angry. Not to the extent that War was, because his was like a cold, simmering kind of anger. But Fury, like, I don't know if that's going to be necessarily a crazed kind of anger. Ugh. It's horrible.
This is no place for a horse.
It sees you. They really do like the whole eye on the door.
Yep.
Now, what if you got near that thing? Would it slash at you?
I believe so, yes.
I mean, it has a bunch of wooden tendrils with crystals poking out of it.
I guess I'll keep the tutorials for a little while longer. Unfortunately, the tutorials in this game are kind of dumb. Yeah, so you know how when we were playing Darksiders 1, you were wondering what that, like, orangey red thing was on the left?
Yeah.
The answer is, loading, which we're gonna actually have to deal with. There's a bunch of reasons why I prefer to play games on my PC, if
but
possible.
the PC can't chug it this time.
Yeah, I can't. It sucks. So, Vulgrim.
Wait, again?
Yeah.
Vulgrim's back?
Come closer. See what Vulgrim has to offer. Greetings, Horseman, and welcome. I've been expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
What do you know that I don't? I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you. I carry things others would frown upon. Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed. I have new items, if you have the coin.
So unfortunately, this guy has kind of the thing I don't like.
I like that they used the model from the last game, but I'm sort of sad that...
Yeah, he doesn't have the fancy animations.
Yeah, like, I remember when we first met Vulgrim, he was gesticulating all over the place. He was flying around...
Yeah,
he was flying around War and poking fun at him and stuff.
And now
they
he's
were
just
charming.
Going,
I know. This is so different.
I know.
Another time, demon.
Until then, perhaps you'll grant me a small indulgence. There are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me, your reward will be substantial.
And so will be my damnation.
Yeah, because they start those like pre-done animations and then they go back to the idle animation.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
No, I know.
This is just weird.
It is weird. Honestly, it does make me kind of sad, because I actually really did like, you know, the old animation style as well. At the same time, like...
I just liked the characters so much more because of the way they were acted. Like, if we run into, I just wonder if any of the demons in this game are going to compare to Samael and how he would like leer at war and like bend down and like look at him face to face and laugh and pace around. Do you know what I mean? Those were
This is the map
so...
button.
Those were so cinematic.
Yeah. No, they were. They felt really good. There we go.
And I don't want to bash this game right on the onset, but the
I guess-
differences are just so immense.
I guess it doesn't bug me too much, just because, like, for the time, I mean, I don't know. I guess
It just seems like a step back.
it is a step back. Yeah, going from one to the other in such close proximity, you're going to notice some glaring things like that. For me, I think gameplay matters a little bit more. If that makes sense. Like, I would rather have a game that plays well, than a game that, that's, like, got cool animations for the characters and stuff. Because, like, I was playing...
At the same time, the animations for those characters really drew me into those characters, wanted me, like, it sort of gave me an incentive to
No,
want
it's
to help
true.
them and stuff. With
so-
this, the makers
To
just
go-
were flat.
I know,
And
I know.
Fulgrim lost all his charm.
To go back a little bit on quote chat. I don't
what
think I
is
can
that?
do anything with that. I think we get an ability.
Is that like an ethereal pine cone?
Yeah. THQ was straight up like going under as this game released. This
So
is
they probably
I
cut a lot of
believe,
corners.
the last THQ game to come out. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Don't quote me on it. Taking a bunch of dumb damage here because I don't see the enemy. But I believe THQ came out like, or THQ closed down with like within the year, and like that was, I'm sure they didn't fully get like the extent, but I would much rather this game look a little bit rough and rushed and whatever.
I miss the souls.
Yeah.
Having like coins jingling around. Oh wow. Oh,
We need
Can't
we
climb
need
that
something
far.
for that. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah.
it's weird seeing names in health bars
It is. I
because the last game
didn't have them.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't mind.
I mind because it makes it look like an MMO.
But like, if an MMO played like this, I would be so happy.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's kind of my standard of like, I don't know. I can look past these like small things because for me, I actually enjoy the game. Darksiders 1 felt clunky and weird to play.
I mean, I suppose I was only watching it and I really loved watching it.
Yeah. Whereas like this one feels much more smooth. Like notice how Death has 3 rolls
I
before
feel like
he
I
goes
still
into
feel like we're zoomed in on him a little too much. I can't really get a sense of our surroundings.
Is this guy leashing?
Huh.
I guess it makes sense.
Also, is it possible for you to ever turn your camera around?
No, not on console. Like I might actually see if I can get the PC version working before I get too far.
So
in
are
this
you
game.
saying that a lot of this may have been the fault of the console version as opposed to the... Whoa,
well-
was that some of... Were we seeing into the hillside there?
Yes, we were. Oh. There we go. Hey, souls. I actually had souls come off of that guy. But so part of it is the resolution and whatnot. The UI is going to be bigger. There might actually be mods for this as well to like scale down the UI a bunch. Because if I could scale down the UI considerably, I absolutely would. I'm just gonna pop this open while
It does seem to take up a lot of the screen.
Yeah, because like if I had the ability to turn off the if I could turn off the UI in battle, or much of it, you know, only see the stuff you need, that'd be nice.
What is that whirring noise? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think that was a secret.
Oh, so it's doing the Metroid thing where...
Oh, there's shadow beasts kind of tromping around in here. You can barely see them. Yeah, I'll see if there's a... I'll see if there's... Nope, that didn't work. I'll see if there's like a mod for this or like a performance patch on PC and see if I can get that working. For now though, we'll just go with this. Let's see, I think the word is weird stones that you find throughout the world. No clue what they're for. Yeah, we're missing mechanics. We'll see what they are. What's up?
Chocolate.
There are absolutely iframes on the dodge. Whoever was saying there weren't is silly, because I just dodged right through that attack. Oh, I didn't actually hit him. Well, that's fine. I usually hate hammers in games, but I actually rather enjoy using this one. The charge-up moves are nice. I don't think I'll ever use it against any of the bosses, but it's not bad to just swing around, and the charge-up move is really good.
Do you know what I'm a little upset by?
What?
Death has potentially the crystallized souls of the Nephilim lodged in his chest, and he hasn't made any mention of it.
I think he'll get there. But who would he talk to?
I mean, the old one that had met him initially sort of poked at it and was like, "You're injured," and Death's like, "Just stay away from me."
I mean...
And that was it.
He is kind of a prickly fellow to begin with. We'll get there.
But he's not concerned what that will do to him?
I mean... War barely said anything apart from grunting at the Watcher.
That's because he didn't like the Watcher.
Well, Death doesn't
he would talk
like
to
what's
other
been
people.
done to him. Hey...
They wanted to help him.
No. Death's been a dick to the...
Oh,
yeah,
it's another
that's
pine
the ringing.
cone.
I think we're supposed to break those, but we don't have a ranged weapon yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There might also be something to do with the rest of that shrine, but whatever, later. Alright, I can use my horse in here. Hello. Hey, I leveled up. Nice.
Yeah, I suppose it would just be like you to grind
What?
on everything.
I'm not grinding on everything, but I'm fighting things. Just because I don't avoid every single enemy. This game gets legitimately hard. I know once we hit the, hey, cool. Horse does damage. Once we hit the next zone, there's like a optional dungeon, fairly early on, that, if I remember right, when I tried it, it took me like 5 or 6 tries because the boss was like nearly impossible to beat. Because I was like underleveled at the time. And like, I don't like being underleveled in action RPGs. If it's like,
Oh, I know.
you know, if it doesn't limit you as much, I don't mind, but...
What kind of token is that?
That's a Fulgrim token, so you can trade them for unique loot. At least I think it's unique loot. Something I'll hold on to. But I'm just going to fight anything. A lot of just these construct warriors.
Well, they must be made by whatever that shadowy essence, this corruption is.
Yeah.
That's affecting the trees and plant life.
But yeah, I can kind of see why a lot of people. So I noticed a lot of people when talking about this game were talking about you know, loving the series and like playing the first one and then getting partway through 2 and not knowing why. I think a lot of it does have to do with the complaints that you're bringing. It doesn't have as much personality, you know, the lack of the animation and whatever.
Well, I just felt like it didn't establish itself well. With the first one, it was, you know, war is brought before the council, and the council goes, you know, you have started the apocalypse. And he's like, but no, I haven't. And they're like, well, you said you to And then, of course, they have, like, the Watcher as his
No,
his
there were
keeper
definitely more
and-
immediate stakes. The fact that they even had, like, Mark Hamill as the,
as the Watcher.
yeah, as the Watcher helps considerably. Because having a side character to, like, follow the main character around and make, like, snide comments actually really does help.
Oh yeah, and it gives them an opportunity to tell you some lore. And
Yeah,
here,
this is a much more silent thing. I wonder if it actually would have been better if they had given the Raven a voice.
if it talked, because it also seemed like there was a history with the Crowfather, and it was glossed over in a couple seconds, and then
I mean, as far as I can tell, effectively.
fight
Oh,
to
there
the
we
death.
go. Collected a possessed weapon.
oh,
Another one of those.
you can't jump up to it.
Oh, possessed weapons gain experience when items are sacrificed to them. And you can upgrade them. So we have this thing. Health on execute. And we might as well upgrade it. We can even change the name.
You can name them.
Sure.
Oh, you're literally sacrificing things to it.
Yep. Oh, we got some claws and stuff.
I suppose things with stars you'd want to keep, right?
No, I think stars just mean it's new.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you have to do quite a lot to level up equipment in this game. So I'll work on that. But at least we have got some new scythes that do considerably more damage. Let's see. So we also have a glaive, which is a big ol' spear.
Oof.
Or we could do claws. I'm gonna try
Let's try the glaive.
glaive, yeah. If I remember right, the claws were pretty good. But that stab should be kind of helpful. Okay.
That'll be a good closer.
Yeah. I guess actually, we could always record this game on your laptop if I wanted to play on PC.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I'd have to make sure I clear off a lot from it, though. Because
I'll see what I can do about performance, though. There's gotta be something, or there's nothing. Whatever. At some point, I'll make a new computer. Do we have anything left? No. I guess I'm supposed to be riding on the horse for this one. I feel like giving you the horse from the get-go actually was a mistake. I don't know if Fury gets her horse at all, but maybe one of this game's biggest failings is how big it is, like, geographically.
Yeah, it's massive. I suppose you're supposed to help him?
Obviously. Or he can be a kill-stealing jerk.
Is that the only move you have? You don't swing it around your head? There you go.
I do. I just like the swing because, or the charge, or I like the idea of the charge.
Oh, this is loud and chaotic.
Yeah, it's a lot. Let's see. And they are smacking me in the butt, and it hurts. Okay, I'm gonna grab my hammer back.
Come behind me. I'll take care of that.
So that's kind of why I like the hammer then.
Wait, this guy's completely bald and he doesn't have a beard?
Yeah, I think he's really young.
The tales be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances. You're different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
Ha! I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name. Karn.
Pup it is, then.
As you will. Matters not to me.
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak. Be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance. Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps, though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
A dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
Alright, I leveled up. I should probably get the,
Oh.
I should probably spend my next skill point. A lot of random money. Yeah, the blue souls flying out of the chest was definitely more exciting than Jingle Jingle.
I liked seeing the souls.
Okay, let's see. So I leveled up. So I can... What's this do? Roll description. So increases the ghoul's damage by 1.
As you see there, Death was calling him ugly, and then insisted on calling him Pup, even though he just told him his preference of being called by his name, Karn.
I thought that was cute. I mean, Death's still an asshole, but it was a funny asshole thing to say. I don't know.
The cauldron.
Okay, so what is this? Shadow bombs are extremely volatile, can be used to destroy certain things and dislodge others. Well, it's here for a reason.
Now there's your crow.
Yeah, I don't think it's here for my crow.
Or raven. I don't know what you would call him.
There we go. Oh, I think that was an armor piece. Maybe? Could be wrong. When those guys, when those guys die, there it is. They make a lot of noise. Have you noticed there's, like, a lot of, like, kind of crumbly-rumbly noises?
People are asking about the skeletal arms that reach out and open the chests for him. I suppose Death can't be bothered to smash his own chests open.
Well, I think kind of like,
Because War would smash them in.
But remember how War had, like, that full demon form? I think it's kind of implied that both of the horsemen, all of the horsemen kind of have their, like,
Other
light
form.
and then their kind of real form. Real-ish.
Yeah, so Death's is definitely sort of like a purple Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Ish, but then why is
And we've
all his
seen
magic green?
We've seen it before. Well, I mean, he could be purple-colored and use his green magic. Because I'm
sorry, I'm all yawny.
That is getting late. Let's see. Look, the chest. No, this door is locked.
Oh, but maybe the bomb can blow it up.
I doubt that. I think what I'm supposed to do is get over to that lever, but... Oh, yes, of course. That pushes it in to open the door. Was his form used to slay copy of Horror, the Ravenlord guy? He used his, like, full version to kill the ice giant. Okay, I'll use this. That is pretty effective. I just really like how punchy the, okay, so we need one of those fancy keys. I just really like how punchy the hammer is. Stun locks them. Maybe I've been playing too much Dark Souls, but in Dark Souls I always enjoy using the weapons that can, like, just bonk an enemy down.
Mm-hmm. You like knockdowns.
Yeah. Knockdown, stun locks, more or less things...
What's that green thing down there?
I don't know. Come on, where's your thumbs up?
Oh, it's a Volgrim token?
Yeah, I guess I'll grab it. Otherwise I'm gonna forget. I don't know. I guess the redeeming features for me really are the gameplay, because they definitely improved, like, game feel between,
Oh, another lever.
Yeah.
Unless that's just to break the column down, too. Over there.
Yeah, well, there's a bomb there.
Yeah, I think you're just supposed to throw that bomb over to the... Oh.
No, I definitely can't make that jump. Well, because I don't have a double jump.
Hmm.
Oh.
Unless you can
Oh.
climb.
Yeah, I wasn't looking up enough. I gotta look up more.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, the other thing is, apart from just the base gameplay, the parkour, the, like, moving around the world just feels so much smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I cannot understate how much better this feels. Than previously.
Alright.
I don't think there's anything else that I especially need to blast in the area.
Oh, you can probably jump on that.
Yeah. Gotta get out of aim mode. Moving in, like, kind of this, like, close-up third-person view just feels really weird. The environments are also way better.
An adjunct. So that one's just slightly more powerful than its brethren, likely.
Right. Get him, ghoulies! Oh, cool. And I get HP back from executions. I'm not entirely sure what triggers an execution. I kind of wish I knew. Oh. But anything that's like a heal on hit... Oh, some of those guys are outside? Question mark? Well, I get Wrath back pretty quickly.
Are they using bagpipes?
They might be, yeah. I'm not actually sure. I was really hoping I could get an execution on some of these guys. Oh, so the adjuncts are ranged attackers. Or maybe they're summoners, I'm not entirely sure. I was really hoping I could get more executions. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Nothing fancy in there.
Whoa, what was that noise? Is there something more ominous
Yeah,
here?
there's a
serpent.
There's like a boss up ahead or something. I vaguely remember this. I think we fight a bossish thing like right here. Gotta get that execution. Gotta get the free HP. Okay, I don't actually know what the beast does. Whoa. Excuse me. I'll be taking that.
Oh, hey. Is that Stalker actually just sort of a reuse of the animations of the demons with the horns that you could cut off?
Yeah, it might be. I don't actually know if I can target it, though. It doesn't look like I can. Yeah, no, it's oh, no, it might have hit me. I'm having a hard time telling that one. Holy. Okay. Yeah, okay. It does do damage. I couldn't tell, and I was just like, oh, maybe. Yeah, you can definitely target. I guess I was just doing it wrong, and it's like, I don't remember the, like, creatures in the area being neutral. But I'm also not used to creatures fighting each other. Anywho.
Yeah, it was starting to get to be a little bit of a chaotic mess.
Yeah, this time I'll just summon zombies.
Or you can wait for them to kill each other. And those zombies are awkward looking.
What, you got a problem with my zombonians?
They're just moving very swiftly.
Yeah, they're frenetic little suckers. Ow. Okay, so summoning minions does not, in fact, it does not, in fact, oh, okay. Well, they died.
What were you trying to say?
Summoning minions does not make me invulnerable. In Darksiders 1, using abilities gave you iframes. And it was actually kind of convenient for,
So this,
avoiding
you
hits.
can get interrupts and stuff.
Yeah. The wrath meter fills up fast, though. Oh, it's this one. So yeah, pretty much going Minion Master is actually going to be incredibly helpful for this. Because I can just spit out minions left and right. It was a serious problem in Darksiders 1, like, how rarely you could actually use your special moves.
Oh. Did he pull out a key?
Yep, skeleton key.
Massive.
Yep.
Go.
Dust is the crow?
Yep. Oh, I think I died.
Ow.
I think I fell into that.
You fell in the cutscene?
Yeah.
That's awkward.
I was trying to follow him, and I'm like, no, come back. I needed you for things. And then he didn't come back. And then he was gone. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Do we have a map? Nope. We have a... Yes, we have a map. Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
So, it's pretty much the same system. Not quite the same. I kinda wish you could angle it, though. Oh, the icons move. That's very weird. A lot of animations. A lot of whatever that is. I don't think I can... Oh, I remember these ball puzzles. Now let me give you my best dung beetle impression.
Dung beetles are hilarious. I remember when we saw the little ones on the walk.
These were super common. Let's see. So we want to be over here.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Nope. We want to go up.
Oh yeah, over to the vine wall. Slide to the left.
Well, hold on. There's a treasure chest here.
I think it must be up high or...
I bet it's just behind this guy's butt.
Oh, yep, it is.
There's the answer. Cool.
Yep, so now you can slide over to the
Oh,
vines.
it's so much smoother moving around.
It goes up there.
Like running with boots on and then switching to actually nice sneakers. I don't know exactly how to describe the differences, but it is semi-substantial. I think that was a fancy hammer. Though admittedly, I'm learning that going hammer is a bad move.
Now that looks like you're supposed to activate it somehow.
Yeah.
It's retracted.
Actually, looks like I'm fine.
Oh.
Hello. Look at all that stuff. I will admit, there's somewhat of a disappointment in me whenever a game has randomized loot like this. It can work in games where, like, the randomized loot actually is kind of fun. You know, when, like, it's largely the same effect, the same, like, numbers, just different abilities, you know, like full auto, semi-auto, stuff like that. So, like, I didn't mind it too much in Destiny, where every weapon felt like it was largely kind of the same. But somebody mentioned this earlier, and I guess I didn't really, like, I guess I didn't really bring it up, because this, the developers of this game, have kind of split up at this point.
Yeah.
So with the fall of THQ, the developers kind of split into two groups. There's the team that went off to do Airship to make Airship Syndicate and Battle Chasers.
Oh yeah.
And then the group that more or less got absorbed into making this game by THQ Nordic. And it's effectively Vigil Entertainment, but I don't know if it involves the main leadership anymore, to be totally honest. Because I know, at the very least, the lead concept artist, you know, Joe Madureira, has moved on to Battle Chasers. Like, that's his baby project now. And I don't think I think he confirmed that he wouldn't be back to work fully on any of the Darksiders products anymore. But I think it was mentioned that he was that he would help out, like with the concept art or something. There was like specifically something that was said.
Oh yeah. I mean, probably the art.
Vigil Games, the studio, is...
Already there are spiders? Or is that just the corrupted slime?
Yeah, it's just the corrupted slime. Vigil Games was purchased by Crytek, not THQ Nordic. Yeah, but if I remember right, if you look at the actual, like, credits for Darksiders 3, it's a lot of the same people. Because I know Crytek,
Oh, is that a page?
Yep.
Oh, the Book of the Dead.
Yep. Sorry about that. If I remember right, Crytek lost them. Like, they bought Vigil, but Crytek's been, like, going down the tubes lately. If I remember correctly. Like, they haven't been making any new games, and, like, there have been massive studio layoffs, and, like, there's certain Crytek's now, and, like, it's a mess. I can't get in here yet. Oh, probably because I need this one. Oh.
You had to dislodge it with that, so
Yeah,
that
so
you
I
can
gotta-
blast it out.
Yep. Almost feels like something's shooting at me there.
Yeah, I don't know if they're projectiles or if it's just a meteor from that, like, from all the
Oh,
lava
that
flows.
texture in the background on that mountain looks awful.
Yep.
The lava? Ugh.
Mm-hmm. And another chest.
I think, honestly, by the time Crytek bought out Vigil anyway, I think most of the people were already gone. Because when THQ closed down, like, it took a while for anybody to buy the Vigil name. And I don't remember Vigil Entertainment having, any first-party IPs-ish. Because Darksiders was, like, it was made by Vigil, but they didn't own it. Ish. God, who owns what when it comes to video games, especially when, like, a major studio closed down, is so confusing. I still don't entirely know what Atari owns. Can you close it? Thank you.
I don't really know. I thought that that was more of a situation in which they were able to create... The games were created for their platform, and they
sort of, but, like,
it,
they own a
Time is of the essence.
not a small amount of, like, the games industry for quite some time. And have since kind of, like... Wait, is that timed?
Oh, is it a timer? Yeah.
And I go into lava anyway. Well, never mind. Yeah, Shell and I are getting kind of sleepy. I might just leave us right here, kind of mid-dungeon. Oh, hello.
Is it possible for us to sit in a dungeon like this, or will it start us earlier?
I could just save.
Oh, you need to blow that up.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of...
I just find myself falling asleep.
Yeah, you're getting tired. We have been going for 7 hours. I don't think I've actually had you on a...
Excuse me?
Yeah. I don't think I've had you on, like, a 7-hour, like, spree.
No, not for a long time. And it's past midnight, so I'm starting to get...
Well, yeah, it's because
really
you keep
tired.
waking us up early. Yourself included. Come on, get down, Death. Well, I give up. I'll get this tomorrow. I am tired.
I'm so sorry, guys. It's why I've been sort of sitting here trying to prevent
Getting
my head from
quieter
nodding
and
off.
quieter as we go along. I was kind of hoping to clear the first dungeon, but yeah.